This scary incident happened in 2019 somewhere in India. At the beginning of the clip, we see a man approaching the fence, having no idea what will happen next. Unaware that a very dangerous predator is lurking in the dark, he enters and leaves the gate open so his dog can enter behind him. What happens next is like some scene from horror movie. Moments later, we see Big Leopard chasing and attacking his dog. A man keeps distance and tries to chase away the leopard by yelling. Luckily, the predator gives up this time. The tourists on the safari jeep were excited to see the wildlife up close. As they came upon a pair of buffaloes blocking the road, the driver carefully inched the vehicle forward. But just as they got close, the buffaloes charged at the vehicle, causing the tourists to scream in fear. The driver quickly accelerated, but not before the buffaloes hit the side of the vehicle. Well, that's the price you pay for getting too close to the wild. As the safari vehicle cruised through Kruger National Park, a massive rhino suddenly charged them from the right side. The driver quickly swerved to avoid the beast, but it almost caught them. The encounter was a close call, but they were grateful to have escaped unharmed. A big bear wandered into the local grocery store. The bear was drawn to the delicious smells wafting from the shelves, and it didn't take long for the bear to start helping itself to the food. The shoppers and employees inside the store were stunned and frightened by the sudden appearance of the bear. They huddled together, unsure of what to do. The bear, however, seemed content to simply grab some food and move on. It didn't seem to notice or care about the people around it. The employees, still scared, tried to keep their distance and not make any sudden movements. But the bear paid them no mind and continued to take what it wanted from the shelves. After a few minutes, the bear had had its fill and began to make its way out of the store. The people inside breathed a sigh of relief and watched as the bear disappeared back into the woods. In the end, nobody was harmed and the bear went on its way, leaving the grocery store and its occupants unharmed. The boat full of tourists was enjoying a peaceful ride through the river until a massive hippo charged towards them.
Ew.
The tour guide quickly steered the boat away from the aggressive hippo, relieved to have escaped unharmed. A hippo decided to charge a canoe with 2 people inside. The hippo came barreling towards the canoe, ready to attack. But as it got closer, the hippo suddenly realized that it didn't really want to bother the 2 people. It gave up and turned away, waddling back to the riverbank. As the boat glided through the water, the passengers were filled with excitement and anticipation. They were on a safari through the African wilderness, and they couldn't wait to see all the amazing animals they had heard so much about. But as they drew closer to a group of hippos basking in the sun, they began to feel a sense of unease. The hippos were huge and intimidating, and the boat was getting dangerously close to them. Suddenly, one of the hippos let out a loud snort and charged towards the boat. The passengers panicked, screaming and trying to escape as the hippo closed in on them. Luckily, the boat's captain was quick on the throttle, and he managed to power away from the angry hippo just in time. As the group stopped by the roadside to watch the bisons from their vehicle, they didn't realize they were getting too close. Suddenly, the bison started running around the car, and the people got scared. Eventually, the bisons left, and the group was able to safely continue on their journey. As you drive through the winding roads of Igman Mountain in Bosnia, you may come across some unexpected sights. Suddenly, a large bear emerges from the woods, flipping over a dumpster in search of food. Fortunately, no one was taking out the trash at the time. The people couldn't believe their eyes as they watched the bear's powerful movements, and they couldn't help but feel a sense of the animal's strength and agility. They knew that bears were known for their strength and cunning, but seeing it in action was something else entirely. The bear doesn't seem to care about them. He just puts his head in and takes out some food. It's amazing how adaptable and resourceful these animals can be. It was a moment they would never forget, and they knew that they had just been lucky enough to see one of the most impressive animals in action. Remember to always keep a safe distance from wildlife and never approach them. Enjoy the beauty of nature, but always be aware of your surroundings. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing to our channel. We appreciate your support.